What is going on? Welcome aboard, everyone. This is Avio Man on a special unscheduled update and release. Today we finally got what we were all waiting for. We've been hyped so much this couple of months, actually. I would say last year almost, when Microsoft decided to announce their new flight sim to the flight simulation community. So we're talking about Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020, which has been announced last year, and we kept getting all these lovely features, lovely pictures, videos, and trailers, and all the pictures from the closed beta and open betas out there. And we finally arrived to that day where Microsoft decided to announce the release date and the prices. And so we're talking about price. Why did I say prices? It's something we were not expecting. Everyone was expecting something like a subscription-based program, but it's totally not what we were expecting. And I'm glad that it's not like that. So we're going to go now and check out, first of all, the trailer. And the trailer starts like this. Here we go. As usual, stunning. Wow, look at those waves. The Citation 320 Neo. That wing flex is amazing. That, ooh, Rio. That is Rio. Don't know where that is. We'll say China. Ooh, look at that weather effect. So we all seen these pictures, so we all know what we are expecting a little bit now. Some very good tree coverage. The extra, I believe, yeah. Oh, that King Air. It's beautiful. Looks like the seasons also there, so something we were lacking in Expert 11, for example. I love that animation on the ground. That's definitely a good trailer. There you go, available August 18th on Xbox Pass, with Xbox Pass, and this is what we were all waiting for. Okay, so now I'm at the website. Literally all you have to do is go on Google and search Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020. The first website is the xbox.com page, where you get welcome on this beautiful page. This is the actual, I believe, their main thumbnail. I think that's where the cover goes on the game. You guys can immediately notice some cool features in here. The 320 Neo looks like pretty well done. I believe this is a stall aircraft, so it doesn't look like a Pop Cub, because that's a little bit more modern, probably the ASDG or something, I don't know. But this is the Citation. So they included the longitudinal Cessna Citation in here, and it's a Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020 would be available on August 18th, 2020, which is the day after my birthday, which is fantastic. It's going to be available for Xbox Game Pass for PC, which it says beta, so I'm not sure what that means, but you can already pre-order. It kind of gives you a little bit of what platform we're looking for. So Windows 10, so we're looking for PC, so it's coming out for PC first, not for Xbox, which is fine. If you're Microsoft, if you're a flight simulator geek, if you are into flight simulation, that's what you want. You're not going to be using your Xbox controller. Here you go, some pictures and some other trailers. These are trailers that you guys probably have seen, pictures that have been uploaded by other people in. And it is actually pretty darn cool. Now let's see, I like that cockpit reflections here. There's some information here, just kind of like a very quick brief. Your minimum specs over here, and here we are. We are actually at the pre-order page now. You can pre-order. So now this is what we're talking about. It comes as 3 options. You have 3 options, and it's not subscription based, which is a fantastic news. That's what we all were looking for. It's kind of the very first one is the standard edition. If you think about how Microsoft Flight Simulator X was, you got your standard edition, then you got the deluxe, and then you got your gold edition. So now we have the same 3 kind of perspectives. Okay, you had the standard edition, the deluxe edition, and then the premium deluxe edition. Each tier includes the tier before. And it looks like you can already pre-order. I already pre-ordered mine. You guys know what I probably already pre-ordered. I already pre-ordered the premium deluxe. I was like, yeah, I'm not playing games. And just yeah, just get whatever you have to offer me. I'm gonna grab the best one you can offer me. So and again, you can join the Xbox Game Pass for PC, which is a beta version. I think that comes with the deluxe edition. Doesn't come with the premium deluxe edition, but that's something you need to check if you have Xbox Game Pass. That's something you want to check it out. So Microsoft Flight Sim Standard Edition, you can pre-order at $59.99. Then you can go to the deluxe edition, which includes 5 more aircraft and 5 more scenery. So we're talking about handcrafted international airports, as it says here. And it comes with a price tag of $89.99, and you can pre-order them. Premium deluxe, it includes 10 additional. So on top of the aircraft that comes with this, and on top of the extra 5, you get another 10 aircrafts in here, and then another 10 additional handcrafted international airports. There's a list of aircrafts, the total, and we will check it out on the website now. So you go ahead and press pre-order. It will drag you to, it will put you on the Microsoft website, where you can pre-order your program. You can actually, I already installed it, so it's already installed. Of course, I cannot play this simulator until 12 a.m. August 18th, so that will be a lengthy wait. We'll have to check on. I was like, it's not lengthy, but now that you have it, it's kind of like, it looks like you can upgrade, and you got it. Here it gets and here we go. That's a little peek on what you get with it. Now we know what we're gonna get with this. If you want to check exactly, there you go. So now we can have a look at the features that each 3 of these 3 edition comes out. This is from the www.flightsimulator.com, which is kind of like their official, or whether you can get the beta. You guys have seen this website quite a bit now this year. You can actually see what kind of like the features that are coming with it: dynamic weather, new checklist system, highly detailed aircraft, a living world. Looks like we believe we're talking about like weather and animals and live traffic, which are very cool features, especially if you're flying VFR. I think that is absolutely fantastic, top notch. Roads, river, detailed landscapes, which is fantastic again for VFR. Dynamic weather, pretty good. I like the dynamic weather, new day and light engine, so I bet it's kind of like it will help a little bit your night visual, because every flight sim, even X-Plane 11 and P3D, at night it gets either too dark or it's not rendering properly. So I hope with this new day and night engines, you kind of can get something better visual at night. So you have aerodynamic modeling, so I guess that it's control surfaces per plane allows you truly realistic experience. So that's something we actually are looking for, especially if you're flying GA aircraft. Most of the time, a lot of sim do not accurately represent how GA aircraft flies. So the physics, the ground effect, how the winds affect on, it's very, very hard to get it. I don't know why, but I believe it's because you don't have much data for these GA aircraft. Looks like they kind of like came up with something over here. So yeah, we talk about the 3 editions again. The standard $59.99 US. Of course, then you have to check with your local currency. Deluxe edition, it's $89.99, and the premium edition is 120 basically, so 119. These are prices that I've seen from Microsoft Flight Simulator X2, kind of like a very close, and we're gonna check that out too at the end. So you can have a digital version, and in Europe you can have the actual physical box version from the Aerosoft website, which looks like it's going to be one of their partner. Again, you can pre-order again, as we said, and these are the airport list. So let's start with standard edition. So it goes from Aspen, and then there's some airfield here, I guess, for GA, Peru, Courchevel, of course, Donegal Airport in Ireland, and Debe, which is nice to have a lot of African airports that we've been missing. Those airports actually in X-Plane 11 P3D. X-Plane 11 has some horrible like almost no data about airports in Africa. Even though they're slowly starting to come up, and I'm glad that actually they're including these African airports in the standard edition. Gibraltar, which is fine, Madeira, Innsbruck, LA is going to be in the standard, and again, whatever it's in the standard edition would be in the deluxe and the premium. So you just have to add that to Nepal. Okay, then we got some never seen that. Looks like a small airfield. JFK, of course. Orlando, thank you for including Orlando. Charles de Gaulle, so we're talking about Paris up in France. Paro, the Paro approach would be something we want to try. I like that Quinston is here. Okay, Ecuador, so Mariscal Sucre International Airport. Rio de Janeiro, which I've seen, you guys have seen it on that cute little trailer. You can see, the Christ, what's it, the statue of Christ in there. So that's actually would be a very cool approach, maybe when you get closer to Seattle, and then some other airports. So you have San Bartolome, Sedona, which we probably seen in that trailer arriving, coming in when they switched different cockpits. Sirena, Costa Rica, Canada Stewart Airport, Sydney, that's pretty good. So we have some touch almost all continents. Then we got Telluride, of course, Haneda, Honduras, and Bishop, Toronto City. So that's the city airport. Now, we said that the deluxe edition will include 5 more airports, which are not included on the standard edition. It's kind of like a shame that Amsterdam is not included in the standard. You kind of want to, I would actually put some of these airports in the standard, like Amsterdam. I felt like it's a pretty busy airport that I'm weird that it's not in there, together with other airports that I thought they should be in the standard. But Amsterdam would be in the deluxe, together with Cairo, Cape Town, South Africa, Chicago, which is again, another major airport, especially if you're flying the US. It's only available in the deluxe and the premium edition. Spain, which Gran Barajas Airport, which is in the deluxe. So you got a total of 35 airports in the deluxe, and the premium has 40. Okay, so now we're talking about Denver. Denver has it's in you can see it's only at the included with the premium deluxe edition, together with Dubai, Frankfurt, Heathrow, and San Francisco. So these are very major airports that are only available for the premium deluxe. So if you consider flying to these regions, if you're flying Emirates, if you're flying 777, if you're Lufthansa, British Airways, or I don't know, Alaska, these, United with Denver, you kind of want to probably you are forced to get this. I don't know if you will be able to buy these airports with the standard, like kind of like add-ons, but that's not something that Microsoft still announced or said anything about yet. Then we talk about aircraft. So again, we have the 3 tiers: a standard, deluxe, and premium. And as you can see, we have 20, 25, and 30. So increase in 5 aircraft incremental for each tier. Doesn't say who is the developer. Looks like we're talking about only the manufacturer of the actual aircraft. So the A320neo which is available in all three. The special S2S Aviat, I believe it's a GA aircraft. The 747-800 Intercontinental, which is going to be available for all three tiers, which is pretty fantastic. Having these two aircraft, the 74 and the A320neo, the X Cub. All right, TBM 930. This is actually pretty cool that it's included in all tiers, and the DA62, DA40 NG. That's pretty nice. The extra, of course, the extra is always there in any Microsoft flight simulator. Flight Design CTSL. I think this is the one we were looking before in the picture. You have the Airbus A320, the little yellow that looks like a cub. I think that's what it was. The Icon A5, which is an aircraft that I actually own on Explain 11. So let's see, we can see the comparison between the two. VL3, no clue what that is. Captain Robin aircraft. Oh, okay, so maybe it's the same. DR400, which is that aircraft, GA aircraft that has the most on the wing at the very at the edge of the wings, kind of goes up a little bit, which is fun plane to fly. I have it. We have a freeware aircraft for Explain 11 DR401. It's pretty good. The Beechcraft, so we have all the Textron aviation. Basically, we took a Beechcraft Bonanza, the King Air 350i. Cool, that is good, and it's available for the standard. So the King Air that you guys saw on that preview, it's available for standard. Cessna 152, the 172 Skyhawk, G1000. 208 Grand Caravan EX, so we're talking about G1000 version of 208. The Cessna. Then we got the Cessna Citation, so we're talking the longitudinal one, the CJ4. She's I don't know if it's the same one of the S550 that Coronado has, for example, for Explain the P3D. Savage Cub, that's pretty good name, which is again another GA tricycle, probably stall aircraft. And then we have the Diamond here, Diamond 40. Then you have the TDI, which is I believe turbo diesel injected, so it's a diesel engine. I want to see what would be the difference between the NG and I know diesel engines are really good on it's weird, but it's actually really good. I actually been on one and it's fun. So now not on the DA40 though. So now that we got that comes out, then again now we are on the deluxe and premium edition. We got two Diamond aircraft, which is the DV20 and the DA40 TDI. Beechcraft again, G58, and again we do have a Beechcraft here. We said G36, so we got another one, another Baron here, the G58, and we got the Bonanza here in the standard, and with the deluxe you get the Baron. Cessna 152 Aerobat, so I bet is an aircraft that you can do which is a non-utility, so for acrobatic probably you can I don't know what you can do with that. Cessna 172 Skyhawk, which is, again, these are aircraft that are both available for the deluxe and the premium deluxe. Again, every tier includes the aircraft and the airports from the tier before too. Okay, and here where the magic happens. I was not expecting this. Oh, here we go. That's actually a bigger image. You guys can see better maybe. The 787 10, the Dreamliner, it's gonna be the very first aircraft available on the premium deluxe edition of Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020, together with the Cirrus SR 2020, the Virus, Pipistrel. Okay, I know if you do. Okay, now I know what I'm talking about. The Cessna Citation Longitude. Okay, no, so the Cessna Citation Longitude is here. That's another Cessna Citation, the one we saw before, the CJ4. It's a smaller Citation. It's a small. I think I have it too. For Explain 11, the Shock Ultra, which is, I believe, another of those GA aircraft. So we got plenty of aircraft. You guys can see these pictures. I'm gonna upload it in on our Discord channel, and you guys can check out our Discord channel, by the way, in the description below. It is actually pretty cool. These are really good features we're talking about. Now we're talking about prices. We said $59.99 for the standard edition, $89.99 and $119.99 US dollar for the premium deluxe edition. So if we go and check how much it cost, Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020, the standard, the price, I think this is a bit gauged up. I think it was $59.99 for the standard edition of Microsoft Flight Simulator X. And then you can go, let me see. Still, I don't know. I don't think I ever paid $79, but then you got the deluxe edition, which I believe was running about $89.99. And then you got the acceleration pack. Remember, guys, you had to add that acceleration pack that had the service pack 1 plus the service pack 2 and a few more add-ons, and that was a $51 on top of whatever you had. Not a fun thing. Here we go. I think deluxe edition was $89. There we go. I think that was the price when retail price was $89.95. And I believe the gold edition, which was the highest tier, was actually $150. It looks like $140, which makes sense. Maybe it was not 140. It probably was the same price. You had the Microsoft Flight Simulator X standard, then you got the deluxe, and then you got the golden edition. And again, looks like the same 3 tiers that you can see now here with the with Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020, which you have, and we said standard, deluxe, and premium, and looks like they're all 3 around the same price range of Microsoft Flight Simulator X. So we are not seeing that spike of price that everyone was expecting. We were all scared there's going to be a subscription. We were all scared there's going to be a very high price tag on it, or will require high performance. We might probably see that maybe the performance that are not that high, that you don't need a very beefy computer, but you might need a beefy connection. Again, now let's see what the parents companies, like for example the P3D is offering, is actually the academic edition for $59.95. I'm not gonna even go with the professional license. You guys know the professional license is nothing else that the this version over here, the academic license without the watermark. Then these are not, we're not even talking about this license, are not for us. The average consumer would probably use this license. Some fancy guy will use the $199 one, which is not something I'm willing to pay for Lockheed. These guys make a lot of money by making aircraft and contractors for the Department of Defense. They don't need my $200 definitely for a watermark. I'm more than happy to have the $59.95, and I'm kind of like salty about them because I literally bought the $59.95 P3D V4 version, and the day after they come out with V5, and I called them and I said, hey, you guys, can you change that to the V5? And they say, no, we cannot do that. I said, well, no, okay, then I'm not gonna buy V5. Too bad. So bye-bye Lockheed, I said. But yeah, this is the X-Plane 11. If you go to X-Plane 11, which is the flight sim I use most of the time, I do have a P3D V4.5 again, but X-Plane 11 is the one that you guys, if you know my channel, if you've been here for quite a bit, you guys know that X-Plane 11 is still my way to go flight sim, and we'll see with the Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020. I will probably be streaming on X-Plane 11 a lot, and then every time I have a GA aircraft, we'll probably move to Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020. We'll see now. We'll have to test it out, and then will be August 18th. We'll do a live stream, a special live stream, and we'll see what we can do. Microsoft X-Plane 11 actually is sold by $59.99. If you want to get the professional version, I believe it's $200. If you want to get the commercial version, it's $700, but that's if you are running a business with it. So for the average consumer, it's $59.99, and there's a ton of freeware aircraft, a ton of freeware airports that are really well done, a ton of developers who are doing an amazing job. It's probably lacking a little bit of those long haul aircrafts like that P3D has. We don't have X-Plane 11, lack of PMDG style of long haul aircraft, even short haul. But we have some very good aircraft and sceneries for free or for very cheap. X-Plane 11, it's still for me right now it's still a way to go, and we'll see now when 2020 comes out what we're gonna be doing. But yeah, that is, I think we did a little comparison also between all the flight sim available in the market. Again, Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020, X-Plane 11, and P3D version 5. X-Plane 11 is actually going through a whole major rehaul with their beta now with Vulkan. You guys would be able to get a very good frames with Vulkan because it's not running OpenGL anymore, and especially for AMD users, Ryzen use processor anyways, looks like it's a good sim now with Vulkan integrated in it. And I don't know what Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020 would be running on. Most probably will be on Vulkan with all these high definition 4K Ultra HD and HDR pictures. Look at these pictures, by the way. Let's have a look here. Look at that water. I would love to do some low pass over the water if you guys can see those lovely waves. And that's New York. In one of the New York scenes in the trailer that they just released, you can see there's also snow animation, so you get snow, the whole city back get covered. It is actually fantastic. You guys can get something similar thanks to Xenviro. I don't think it will reflect on the clouds as much as it does on here, which is a shame. But yeah, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. We are at over here. You guys can. This is my channel. We are going to 4,000 subscribers. So if you guys want to see more content with X-Plane 11 and Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020 once it comes out, once it's going to be available, you guys already seen it. I already pre-ordered and already installed, ready to use when that buttons comes green and comes live. Quick thing, just an introduction about myself. I am a real world pilot. Right now, I'm a commercial licensed pilot with instrument rating on multi-engine, not flying for any airlines yet. We are all suffering from COVID-19 and everything. So just like a quick view of what my channel is, what we do. We do a lot of live streams of flights. We fly to random places too. We fly to important destination. We kind of like average everything between GA, tube liners, turboprops, and whatever. If you guys want to check it out, it's Avioman, and you guys can leave us a like and a subscribe. Boom, here we go. The subscribe button will be here, and we do have a Discord channel. You guys can check it out, and this is our Discord channel here. It will be on the link in the description below. Where is my website? Here we go. And that will be our lovely Discord channels. You guys can check it out. Promo section, video section there, photography and lovely things that we do in our channel here. We have a very nice community. We are also part of the SimWing supports community, which I highly suggest you to check it out, which is on the website too, down below, simwingsupport.com. Which we are a community where we help other people to get into flight simulation. And now with Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020, we'll definitely stepping up the game a little bit more. This is the very first successful SimWing support applicant who lives in Jamaica. He will receive a full setup computer, and it's all thanks to your donation. If you guys want to donate to this project, there's a donation button up here, and that's for the SimWing supports community, and you can donate any amount that will help us out. Together in this team, we in the team, so we get these are all the team members. Most of these names are actually names that you might know. Q8 Pilot, for example. Then we have V1 Simulation, and these are all streamers. You guys can check it out by clicking on the name, and you can see what we actually do. If you think you want to apply for the SimWing supports community, go ahead and press the apply button, and you can check it out over here. You can apply and say why you need a computer and what are the reasons why you're applying for. Our main sponsors are actually Vertical Simulation Studios and XP Realistic Pro. If you guys are from X-Plane 11, you guys know them. And you guys can also find some, we do have group flights every 4 to 6 weeks where we, plan a very lovely route alongside some scenic routes, maybe on GA aircraft. And you guys can check out deliveries also here. They're available on the X-Plane.org. These are entirely for X-Plane 11 right now. We will upgrade to other sims too, and you guys can check it out over here. And we do have our next event coming up on August 8th. If you guys want to check out, we'll be live streaming it on this channel and some other partner channels too. It's going to be a group flight in Bolivia, and we're going to be using the well, not default, but the King Air that comes. I'm going to use the modded version of it, and it's going to be fun, guys. If you want to participate to this group flight, if you have Explain 11 P3D2, you guys can check it out going on this website and go to the events page, and you can register for this special event. Okay. And here we go. We are talking. There's actually a monetary gift voucher for the Explain if you guys want to check it out for this group flight, and you can register here. We ask for a donation, but it's not required. If you cannot, you can see you just put a comment why you cannot do it, and we'll help you out. We're here to help everyone. With the donation, you unlock certain bonuses, like some of the deliveries, the whole briefing and everything, your personalized call sign and everything, and your time schedule. But you can always participate to the group flight because we fly in VATSIM, which is a free network for everyone. Again, I want to say thank you for watching this video today. It is kind of like out of schedule. I usually don't do anything on Sunday and Mondays. We'll see you on any other day. So our stream schedule goes from Tuesday to Saturday. If you want to check it out, make sure you leave us a like and a subscribe, but join us on Discord. Link will be all in the description below. And when you subscribe, make sure you hit that bell button so you get a notification whenever I'll be online. And I will say thank you to everyone that is that stay with us all through this video. I hope you will have a great day, great week, and blue skies, everyone. Avio Man is out. Take care now.